I
Yeah.
watched a young man in my life, I'll be very vague about it. I watched him destroy his optimism, his hope, and his energy simply by visiting his family during the holidays.
I've seen it.
This
Yeah.
guy, I know this guy very well. He goes home for the holidays. He came home looking like he was a scalded dog, like he was a person that had been beaten, low eye contact, looking down at the ground. I'm like, how are you? He's like, I don't know. And they just beat the hope out of him. They beat the optimism out of him. And I thought, that's interesting. And this was a few years back. And so, I said, well, why do you go home for Christmas? And he's like, well, I mean, that's what we do. And I go, but do you have to do that? And he's like, he claims to be a Christian. And I
Yeah.
said, well, in the Bible, Abraham was commanded by God to leave his kinfolk to pursue God's calling. You might not like that. If you read the Bible, I mean, the book of Daniel, Daniel kind of was at odds with many people close to him. If you don't like that, you think about Moses and, Jesus wasn't necessarily loved by everybody in the community. So all I'm just saying is the Bible tells us that for a companion of fools shall suffer harm. If you don't like that, Jim Rohn, the best-selling author, would tell you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you don't like that, kind of the New Age philosopher Tim Ferriss would tell you that you become, the average of the 5 people you're in closest proximity to.